And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers here in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Terry Rozier.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Tyler Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Mitchell. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Garland against Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. To the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Strus. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And the shot is good by Garland.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. The kick out to Wiggins. Over Strus. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Wiggins has got 5 points.
His decision-making is so solid. Wiggins runs the pick and roll with precision.
The 3 from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They grab their own miss. Mobley finds Garland. Over Mitchell, and the shot is good by Garland. He's got 5.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Here's the three. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Garland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at the Cavaliers, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, Miami, not posing much of a threat right now.
I think for the Heat, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Back to Hunter. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And in the second game of a back-to-back. How much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the boys.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green is checked in. And he can't hit the second. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Now, here's Green. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Garland. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Garland's got 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Rozier with it. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Pass to Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Adebayo. Hunter. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Robinson, a screen on Garland. Rozier from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Now here's Rozier. He picked up 15 in their last win against Washington. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Rozier. It's Anderson on the wing. Green covering. Anderson gets the bucket.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Garland scanning the floor. Left side Hunter. Shot, left block. It's good. Off the glass. Hunter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And the Heat with possession. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Terry Rozier is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. So they take the lead. Jerome's gotten his first bucket of the night. Miami trailing. Rozier outside. And there's the screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jerome. Coming off a 16-point game against Chicago.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Rozier looking around. Love finds Wiggins. Robinson on the wing. Wiggins outside. Love the screen on Hunter. Wiggins for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 8 points.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his 3-ball, and you see the results there.
Allen a screen. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rozier gets the bucket.
And the eagerness of Rozier. I mean, he wanted to hit them right back.
Here's Jerome. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Hunter, good. He's got 9.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Heat trail by 3. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Rozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Pass to Hunter. Now Okoro. The 3 is up. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Robinson, guarded closely. Here's Rozier. Wiggins finds Love. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Okoro on the wing. From deep. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Rozier can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Okoro gets it to go.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Robinson. 17 points for him last game against Washington. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Green. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And here's Hero. He had 16 in the win against Washington.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ware missing. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Hunter. 1:46 left in the second. That's tipped. Wiggins with a steal. The 3 from Mitchell. Strus grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Garland finds Mitchell. Thompson, a screen on Hero. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. The bank shot, no good. Heat trail by 3. Mitchell up top. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Mitchell, a screen on Hunter. Hero on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Can't hit that time. Good D by Adebayo.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Ware. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To win the drought. Adebayo, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Thompson. Now Hunter. Thompson, a screen on Hero. And here's Hunter for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The speed of that first step is just what makes Mitchell so difficult to contain.
Hero against Garland. Shot from 12. Hero with the bucket. Hero's gotten his first basket of the night. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 3-point lead. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. From 13. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Strus against Wiggins. Adebayo from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Got a piece of it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wiggins for 3. Wiggins for the triple.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
To the inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, #1.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Wiggins. Mobley against Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Rebound Miami. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Adebayo against Mobley. For the lead. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And watching Adebayo in the pick and roll can be a thing of beauty. Such a great feel for that set.
Outside Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Terry Rozier comes in for Hero. And so he hits both. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Rozier. Garland. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. From 17, Rozier can't get it to go.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Pass to Allen, and here's Garland. A minute 58 left in the 3rd. Mobley with it. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Ware. Now Wiggins. Hunter covering. Adebayo sets a screen. Good on the shot. Adebayo's got 12.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Rozier. And he nails the jumper. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Adebayo. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland against Rozier. Garland, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Wiggins. He's got 10.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we wrap up the 3rd, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting 4th. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Duncan Robinson is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Highsmith in at the small forward position.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And the layup falls.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
Here's Wade. Now Garland. There's the triple. Jaquez grabs the board.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Garland against Rozier. The three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Strus has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Heat trail by 4. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Rozier from outside. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
To the left side wing. Here's Jerome. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Rozier.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
That free throw good from Rozier.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
And he makes both free throws.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hero right side. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Mitchell misses. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Right side, Mitchell. And he lobs it up, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates will have throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Outside Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Mobley grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Hero. The shot's good.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Hero. Garland against Hero. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Garland, no good. Heat trail by 7. Wiggins on the take. Here's Ware. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Cleveland has possession. Miami making their last shot. Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70+ in a game. That is special.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Hero against Garland. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Mitchell against Mitchell. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Heat trail by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Mobley. Adebayo, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Allen outside. He tries for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Here's Hero. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Hero with the bucket. Hero against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And here's Mobley. Strus with it. Shot clock at 6. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Strus. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Anthony Edwards.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Hornets, they've got Miles Bridges. Smith is out there with Ball. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Edwards. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley inside the line. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Love to watch Mike Conley capitalize from there. This guy has such a good understanding for when to take these shots.
Williams can't get it to go. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Bridges. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Here's Smith. The kick out to Ball. Randall against Bridges. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there, and the shot goes in.
What a finish finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Now Bridges, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bridges. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Green. Smith with it. Goes up to the stripe, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Now, here's McDaniels. To the inside. Out to Conley. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Outside, Green. Bridges against McDaniel. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
To Gobert. Here's Conley. Randall from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Connects from three-point range.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Outside, Green. Back to Ball. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Outside Conley. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. .107 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry deciding where to go with it. Nurkic a screen on DiVincenzo. Simpson, no good. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Bridges. There's the three. They get it again. Nurkic kicks to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Diabate's shot is good. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Tie game here in Charlotte. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Garza in at the center, locking down the middle. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Edwards, no good. The Hornets shooting here about 46% for the game. Steps back and fires. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. Pass to Garza. Reed with it. Now DiVincenzo. Just 3 to shoot. Diabate grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the middle. Nurkic, the pass to Simpson. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Reed finds Conley. And Paul with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. And the wide open shot from Reed. Drills it from outside. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball dishes to Williams. Pass to Smith. Here's Salon. Here's Diabate. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Reed with a screen on Smith. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Charlotte moving the ball around. A shot by Diabate. No good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley, the pass to Reed. Stolen by Ball. Here's Salon. Defended by Alexander Walker. Rebound Minnesota. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams making some changes here. Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Here's Simpson. Covered by Conley. Bridges outside. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got 5 now.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Williams, a screen on Conley. He tries for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
They set the pick for 3. Smith. Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. To the right side. McDaniels kicks to Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Bounce pass, Conley. Here's Randle. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Smith outside. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 4. Bridges outside. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Look here now at Charlotte. They haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Hornets trail by 7. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Smith. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. He was all alone on that one. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Outside, Ball. Top of the key. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And here's Green outside. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Timberwolves. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
And I think for Minnesota, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Smith kicks to Green. Randall against Bridges. Down low. It's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A pull-up. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Conley. Conley's got 7.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Ball with a wide open look. And again, the Hornets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To Gobert. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Ball from long range. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 5. And here is Conley for the 3. Bridges with the board. Left side, Ball. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
First one falls for him.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. So he gets them both.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And Edwards with the stuff.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Ball dishes to Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Ball.
Now, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
Back to Conley. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Hornets trail by 5. Simpson, the pass to Nurkic. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Michael Conley. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land, Conley's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Simpson. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 3-point lead. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Now here's Randall. Guarded close. Diabate grabs the board.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's Smith missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Bridges. Unloads. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bridges has got 7.
This guy's put in so much work that the jumper is almost automatic. Go ahead, Miles Bridges.
Pass to Randall. 9 feet out. Can't cash in from close range. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dillingham. Miller is out there with Reed. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Miller. On defense, the Hornets. It's a 1-point game. Ingles with a screen on ball. 6 to shoot. And that one, good. Dillingham's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Pass to Nurkic. Outside, ball. And it's all evened up.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Timberwolves shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now, here's Ingles. Now, DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Edwards' shot is good.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Right side, Ball. Pass to Salon. Here's Simpson. Clock at 6. Outside, Ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Salon. At the clock winding down and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, one thing you can always count on with Yusuf Nurkic, this guy's going to carve out space around the glass.
Edwards at full speed. And the shot goes down.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Ball. Here's Simpson. Shoots a 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Ball. They get it back. Hornets trail by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nurkic against Ingles. Double team on Nurkic. Pass to Simpson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Simpson, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Ingles. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Simpson. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Dillingham. Ingles with the screen for Dillingham. No good on the triple. The Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Simpson. Here's Salon. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dillingham. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Conley, the pass to Randall. A floater. Williams with the block. Outside, ball. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Edwards in.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. .132 left to play in the final quarter. Conley against Ball. No good from 11 feet.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Randall with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to McDaniels. Now here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Offline with his three. The Hornets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And it's Ball in the corner. Bridges outside. Williams has a screen for Bridges. The putback. Good.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Minnesota has possession. Edwards inside, covered by Smith. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here is Edwards. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, that was worth the price of admission.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Ball from long range. It falls. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here is Edwards.
Count it! And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
That will count. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against the LA Clippers right here in Los Angeles. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Tobias Harris.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Kate Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, it's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. And it's Harden in at the 1. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now here's Powell. Zubats with a screen on Hardaway. For 3, Powell. The rebound by Detroit. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Harden. Powell outside. Here's the floater. Leonard can't get it to go. And here are the Pistons. Last time they met in Detroit.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Now here's Harden. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Thompson against Leonard. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Harden. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Harris. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Here's Harden. Leonard with a screen on Cunningham. Harden against Cunningham. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 5 now.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Dunn, he's checked in for Jones. And the switch here also for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Harris passes to Cunningham. Back to Harris. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley misses. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Powell for 3. The shot off that time.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Powell against Beasley. Pass to Hardaway. Over Harden. Hardaway, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's Leonard. A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Powell for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Outside Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Harris misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now here's Beasley. He picked up 15 in their last win against Utah. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harris down low. Powell covers. Harris misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Leonard. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Holland out there with Thompson. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Beasley in at the 2-guard spot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Stewart following the score by Los Angeles. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hard to teach speed, and for over a decade, Dennis Schroeder has shown you plenty of it.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. And both free throws good for Schroeder.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Inside. Outside Jones. Down low. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Simmons with a screen on Beasley. Here's Powell. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson with it. Picked up by Powell. Powell against Thompson. Stewart, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jones. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Outside Schroeder. Three-pointer Stewart. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Los Angeles leading by 3. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder using his post moves to get the 2 points. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great move off the dribble from Schroeder there to lose the defense.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's James Harden in for Dunn. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside Jones. Pass to Simmons. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Harden against Schroeder. Off target on the 15-footer. Pistons trail by 3. Harris on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Derek Jones.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
The first free throw is good. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Clippers. So he gets them both.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Bogdanovich, no good.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
Harris outside. Back to Hardaway. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
They need this. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Pistons have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. Takes a 3. And Simmons grabs the board. And Simmons has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Stewart, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Hardaway. They get it again. For 3, here's Harris. Here's Stewart. Back to Hardaway. Over Bogdanovich. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Stewart. And the Pistons lead by 2.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. It feels like he could score from anywhere.
Simmons finds Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
First one falls for him. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
And Leonard drops them both.
I just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Thompson passes to Hardaway. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Oh, got that one up quick.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Thompson. Here's Duren. Now here's Cunningham. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the 3-point line.
Leonard inside. And another shot. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Pistons ahead. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Check out the Pistons. They've been just solid at times, and at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Pistons leading. Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. And it's Harden in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Powell outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Pistons shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Hardaway's shot is good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Thompson with a screen. Cunningham against Harden. Oh, Cade Cunningham, strong.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Thompson. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 3. Powell passes to Leonard. Up and over Hardaway. Leonard can't get it to go.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at the Clippers, the season is winding down. They sit 9th on the outside looking in currently.
I think for Los Angeles, looking back at how strong they finished last season, it's tough to believe they're just an average team at this point of the year.
Last year looked effortless for this squad, not so much this year. They're having to grind out some wins that last year they would have breezed through.
Powell for 3. Duren with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Cunningham. Harden with the defensive effort. Leonard for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Leonard passes to Harden. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Thompson outside. Outside Hardaway. All alone. Basket's good. Hardaway's got 7.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Jones. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Cunningham against Harden. Zubac with a screen on Cunningham. And it's in there. He's got 10.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Cade taking it in. And a two-handed jam.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Cunningham against Harden. Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Powell against Hardaway. Cunningham left side. Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Zubac.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
The number 1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft. Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
No good on the second free throw.
And Cunningham with that number 1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Now here's Schroeder. Cunningham on the wing. Over Powell. Down low, Cunningham.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Leonard for 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Cunningham on the wing. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Beasley for three. Sinks the tray. Beasley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
Focusing in on the physicality of the game, Coach Lue wants more aggressiveness.
And it's understandable. Setting the tone on defense is critical if you want to get the win.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Holland in at the 4 spot. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Holland. To the wing on the left. And here's Schroeder. Stewart outside. Over Simmons. Stewart, no good. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Harden surveying the D. Back to Dunn to take the lead. The shot, no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. Pass to Beasley from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Stewart.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Now Harden. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Jones. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta. And the Clippers lead by 1. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Detroit. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Harden. Pass to Holland. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side Harden. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Schroeder. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
And here's Harden. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Foul comes in for James Harden. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jones finds Zubats. Here's Leonard. 5 on the clock. Zubats with a screen on Beasley. Leonard for 3. A rebound by Detroit. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Cunningham outside. Up and overdone. And it's Cunningham missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And there it is for him. And the Clippers lead by 1. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Now here's Beasley. Now here's Cunningham. Great focus there by Cunningham to knock it down.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Harden, he's checked in for Dunn. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Jones finds Powell. Back to Jones. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. Duran the screen from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Leonard. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson passes to Harris. Cunningham against Zubats. And it's Cunningham missing. The Clippers in the lead. Right side Harden. Pass to Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Duran. Leonard for 3. Rebound Detroit.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Thompson passes to Hardaway. Thompson with a screen. 6 to shoot. Harris. Again the miss by the Pistons.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Harris. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Harden. For three, Powell. And it's Harris with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Cunningham. Oh, offline! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun.
Here we go.
Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. And it's Zubats in at the center position, filling out the middle.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Zubats against Cunningham. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Harden from the high post, and he hits the jumper.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking him down.
Here's Cunningham. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Zubac. Leonard for 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. They get the rebound. Jones finds Leonard. Shoots over Thompson. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Pistons trailing. Harris passes to Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Cunningham's got 29 points.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
The drive, Kawhi. The jump hook, and down it goes. 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And clutch stuff from Kawhi, showing why he's been a Finals MVP 2 times over.
Pass to Durham. Outside Hardaway. Rebound by the Clippers.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Leonard. Oh, he nails it!
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Cunningham. Harden with the defensive effort. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Thompson against Leonard. 5 to shoot. Thompson with some nice D.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Duran, the pass to Hardaway. The won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And timeout called by Ty Lue. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
There's Cunningham with a 3, and connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
In BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
time to lock in. Time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got to trust in my guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies, a few slots below them.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, the forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
And they call an illegal screen here. Stan, what are you keeping your eye on here as we go down the stretch of the season?
Well, I like the battle for playoff positioning and seeding. I think home court is really, really important, especially, Kevin, and you've done a lot of them, when you get to Game 7 in a series, you want that on your home floor.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Bain. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Holmgren. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. First quarter, just over a minute played. Bain finds Morant. Wells sets the pick for Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Wells. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. That's good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Both free throws good from Morant.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Jackson.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And how about we check the numbers for Ja Morant?
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Aldama. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. from the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And he sinks the second.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. And the basket is good. Morant's got 8 points.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. The 17-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edey. Here's Kennard, defended by Dort. Here's Edey. Memphis moving it around. There's Jackson with the 3. Fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Oklahoma City. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. They've got Kennard. Santi Aldama is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Pippen. And it's Bane in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Pippen. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O's standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Pippen. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 2, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one, consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Wells is checked in for Kennard. The Thunder shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
Memphis trailing here. Pippen outside. On the wing, Bane. Covered by Wiggins. Aldama. And it's Clark with the finish.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies making the shot. And there's the drive. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Clark. Now here's Bane. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, that's Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. A 3-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Clark outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's a screen by Aldama. Hits the 3-point bomb. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Caruso, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pippen, the pass to Bain. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a number one option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Timeout. Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Memphis. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Kennard on the wing. Morant outside. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Williams. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here is Holmgren, following Ja Morant's 3. Back to Williams. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. And it's 6 points for Wallace.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Here is Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Holmgren hits them both. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 side. Dort misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Williams with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Now Williams, 3-pointer, hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. No good from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Six on the shot clock. Here's Dort. Edey with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Jackson. Right wing. Here's Morant. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Here's Williams. He's got 10. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Now, here's Dort. Clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Here's Morant. He's got 18. Pass to Aldama. Morant with the screen on Caruso. Aldama can't hit. The Thunder leading by 5. And here is Caruso. Still yet to score. Jacks up a 3. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bane passes to Morant. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good for 2. 17 points in the game.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Edey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was. Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the second free throw. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. Well, you look at Edey. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they followed. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backboard.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. A baseline J. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good. The Thunder leading by 4. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, taken away by Williams. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Jaren Jackson, and a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Caruso, the pass to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Morant against Caruso. Clark slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells. Then there's Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now here's Caruso. Tight defense on him. Wiggins, a screen on Kennard. Wallace's shot is good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And so it's Memphis with it. 7-point differential. Pippen finds Kennard. And stolen by Wiggins. Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Six to shoot. Wiggins, a screen on Kennard. Wallace misses. The Grizzlies shooting well. They're at 45%. Caruso against Pippen. Clark kicks to Kennard. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kennard against Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Edey's checked in for Clark. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Kennard for three. Knocks down the three ball. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Kennard on the wing. Defended by Dort. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Pippen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes for Memphis. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Morant with it. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Memphis. The Thunder leading by 11. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Wells. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on you.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.